Holy sh! Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. I have wanted this for like 4 years. I am like shaking with anticipation. I've been saving my paper out money. Well, I used to have a paper out. Just look how big this freaking box is. Unbelievable. For a little reference, I'm 6'1". That's a big box. Let's open it up. Check it out. This thing is beautiful. I'll give you some better close-ups here in a minute, but the weave and the shine, oh, so good, so good. Very well packaged. Lots of bubble wrap, extra bubble wrap on the ends. Then the tissue paper over it. Had 2 boxes glued in the bottom. This is probably part of the stance. Also carbon fiber, so this is the piece that's going to be going on the hood, along with the rubber grommet for each side. Mounting hardware, provided Allen keys. This one up real quick. The wing end plates, APR Performance on there, awesome. And the stands, heavy duty, probably the aluminum. All right, moment of truth, time to start installing. Are you a little bit nervous? I am. Here's the current wing. The STI Poser wing, because I have a lowly WRX. How sad. I did recently add the gurney's flap. What do you guys think? I still like it, but come on, man. This APR GTC 300, there's no beating that. Okay, what is the game plan? Yes, it did dirt rain on us again. Dirty car. Okay, so the base plates are supposed to be STI specific for this APR. My replica wing just has, I think, it just has the 2. So the game plan is hopefully the rubber grommet, that those two holes will line up with it. Then I can easily center punch and start drilling for the other holes. An actual OEM, Subaru Wing, has, I don't know how many bolts, like 4 bolts and 2 pop clips. It's got like 6 holes on the top of the trunk. And I'll have to be more careful on this side, not to hit the wiring harness when drilling. See how it lines up. Looks kind of good, wingless. What do you think? Next step, let's clean this off. We'll get some detailing spray and just a microfiber, scrub that down. I'll take off these makeshift gaskets. It looks like I did just have the 2 holes holding each one on. Get that cleaned up. I've been working at these rubber grommets. They are really fused to the paint. I was able to get the top layer off with this plastic razor. There's still some on there, but I came across this the other day. This is a rubber adhesive removal tool for your drill bit. So that's good for, like, if you're debadging your car and taking off emblems, things like that. It'll peel up the adhesive. And this is a perishable product, or one that'll wear down over time. It even smells good. That's nice. Let's give that a try. This guy right here is a blessing. I could not believe how well that worked. That was freaking awesome. I'll have to put a product link for this if it's something you need. I'll put that down in the description. But it picked that adhesive right up. The drill tried to get away from me a little bit, but it works so well. That's awesome. Bad news, everybody. Okay, so for the WRX, it looks like they want the stanchions and the grommets close to this trunk line. I did a little bit more research, and it looks like there is different stanchions and grommets between the WRX and the STI. I guess I should have ordered the STI one, because my existing holes, I'm hoping, assuming, that they were 2 of the locations that existed on the STI, because I don't want to mount this and have these holes just chilling. From what I can see, there's kind of a rectangular stanchion and grommets for the STI, kind of over here, where I could use those 2 existing holes that I already have, and then 2 more would have to be drilled, but at least I'd be covering those holes. So I guess I'm going to have to ask APR if that's something I can trade out, or if it's going to be a problem with the distance between the risers, if that'll work or not. Bummer, dude. Blast for me, blast for you, blast for everybody. Let me explain. So what did we decide to do? Well, I went ahead and I put it on the car anyway. Ta-da! Now, where the heresy comes in is filling those existing holes that wouldn't be covered. I just got some bolts and some washers. Kind of interesting washers. Let me show you over here.
rubber sealing washers. So they're metal on the top and rubber underneath. So I just painted them black. I don't think they look too bad. So I was thinking about it for several days. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So it turns out that the STI kit is a completely different kit. The base plates are completely different size and the stanchions are further in as well. So I couldn't have just traded in the base plates. I would have had to return the whole kit. So that one is like $200 more for the STI kit. Plus, Lord knows how much it would be to ship it back, plus insurance, plus probably restocking fee. I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to make this work with what I have. I didn't do an install video for this one because there's a lot of good install videos out there. I am going to link below one from Mr. Robert. I believe this is the channel. He did a great job with his video. A couple things I would add to it is, so I installed this myself. And it's pretty rough, even with someone helping you, due to how the WRX one is different, whereas the STI one, you can actually mount to the base plate as you're mocking it up. So you have more exact idea where you're going to be drilling. Now, I tried to mock it up as best as I could by myself, but you're not able to set this on anything. Like this doesn't attach until you're fully bolted down to the trunk. There are 3 bolts that go down through here. So again, check out his videos, see what I'm talking about. Mine really wanted to kick out at the top. So when you're measuring with a friend, you could decide to go maybe a couple millimeters in on the bottom. Also, when you're attaching the stanchions underneath here, so just under the deck lid, there are the 3 bolts. Keep those loose so that your arm is loose, so you have enough play to fit it on both sides. But there it is. Got the holes plugged. If I don't like it later on, maybe I'll just get a Sabon carbon fiber deck lid. How about that? That'd be pretty sweet. So, tell me what you think. One more thing I wanted to mention. On the video that I put in the description, they mentioned that this bolt here, so this one goes into a cylinder because it doesn't have a nut that goes on the bottom because there's 2 layers of sheet metal there. So the cylinder is threaded, so you have to put a bigger hole in there. So you got to get the cylinder to fit without falling through. They said they went all the way up to a 1/2 inch bit, but I believe I used a 1/4 inch, and then I looked at the 1/2 inch and it looked like it was going to be too big and that cylinder was going to fall through. So after I opened it up with the 1/4 inch bit, I used one of those triangular step bits and just very narrowly widened it open and kept test fitting it until it dropped in there without falling through. That thing's gonna snap some necks as going down the road. Thanks for watching my video. Sometimes when things don't go your way, you just gotta say, fuck it. I do what I want. It's my car. Make sure to subscribe. We got some more cool stuff coming up. We got headers. We got that front mount intercooler I was talking about. Subscribe. Can't wait to see you next time. And I'm out.